The nun of the haunted church, not far from the bustling city of Karachi, Pakistan, stood an old, abandoned church known to the locals as St. Joseph's Church. Its crumbling walls and broken windows hinted at centuries of hidden secrets. The church was infamous for a chilling tale. A nun, Sister Maria, who was said to have spent her final tormented days within its deep shadows. One cold, desolate evening, Zara, a young photographer passionate about capturing eerie and mysterious places, ventured towards the church. As she approached, the air grew strangely frigid, and she caught a faint, musty scent like old decay. The large wooden doors of the church were half open, as if someone had left in a desperate hurry. Zara switched on her flashlight and stepped inside. The interior of the church was plunged into complete darkness. Only in the beam of her light could she see broken pews, scattered religious statues, and a thick layer of dust covering everything. There was a peculiar rustling in the air, as if someone was constantly whispering. Zara's heart began to pound. As she reached the main hall, her gaze fell upon the high altar. There, a tattered old Bible lay, and near it, a dark veil. Zara picked up the veil and saw a small, dried bloodstain beneath it, now a dark, crusted mark. Suddenly, she felt a cold breath on her neck, as if someone was standing right behind her. She spun around quickly, shining her light frantically, but saw nothing. Yet for a split second, she caught a glimpse of a tall, thin shadow on the wall, which vanished instantly. The whispers grew clearer, sounding like her name being called. Zara tried to convince herself it was her imagination, but then a sharp, cold gust of wind swept through, and all the church doors slammed shut with a resounding thud. Zara's hands and feet went numb. She tried to rush towards the doors, but they felt like they were cemented shut. The whispers now escalated into screams, and she watched in horror as the pages of the Bible on the altar began to turn on their own. Her eyes fixed on a particular page, where words were scrawled in what looked like dried blood. "I am here, alone, forever." At that very moment, a translucent figure materialized near the altar. It was a nun, her face obscured by the veil, but her eyes were black, empty pits, and from her mouth emanated a terrifying whimpering sound, a chilling blend of whispers and screams. It was Sister Maria. The nun's ghostly apparition began to move swiftly towards her. Zara dropped her flashlight and, with a desperate shriek, ran towards the church's now locked doors. She shoved at them frantically, her fingers scraped and raw. The nun's shadow followed her, and Zara felt an icy touch on her shoulder. In a final surge of adrenaline, she pushed the door with all her might, and it burst open with a jarring creak. Zara stumbled out into the dark night, gasping for air. She ran non-stop until she reached her car, speeding away from the church, leaving the whispering walls and the horrors within to their eternal torment. Zara never explored an abandoned or haunted place again. The memory of the nun and the chilling screams haunted her dreams, a constant reminder that some mysteries are better left undisturbed, especially those that whisper back. I hope you found this story chilling. Would you like to hear another?